Brought to you by the director of Wolf Creek and the Duck. And the Duck.
All employees, lend me your full attention. Kill 3 of your co-workers, or we will kill 6 others.
Hey, all the lines are dead.
Hey, what's up, Internet? The Belko Experiment is directed by Greg McLean, the director of Wolf Creek and The Darkness. It stars John Gallagher Jr., and it tells the story of a bunch of corporate employees who get locked in their building and a voice tells them they have to kill each other or else they're gonna get their heads blown up. So, this movie's written by James Gunn, who gave us Guardians of the Galaxy and Slither and a bunch of really great movies. Great writer, and great director. And it, I was excited for this one because I love Slither. I think it's a really great, over-the-top, fun time, and I was hoping for the same thing from this one. It's because, it's especially when it's advertised as Office Space meets Battle Royale. That just sounds fucking insane, and I love it. That being said, now that I've seen it, this movie was a giant fucking wasted opportunity. I can't really be that surprised because it's Greg McLean, and he gave us the fucking Darkness. The Belko Experiment is aggressively mediocre, is a good word for it. It has some really awesome chances to be something clever and have some really good social satire. It has opportunities to be really funny. It has opportunities to be really just over-the-top splatter gory. But it's none of those things. It's a little of them all, but it never goes all the way in any direction. There are some parts, it's kind of funny. There's some parts, that's kind of gory, that's kind of cool. But when you're advertising yourself as Office Space meets Battle Royale, that's fucking insanity. It could be fucking hysterical. Again, look at Slither. Slither is amazing satire. Slither is a really great homage. And I was hoping for the same thing from this, and it's really not. And I don't know if it's a disconnect between the writing and the director, or if it's, I don't know what it is. I don't know how much of James Gunn's screenplay was actually put on screen. But I was really let down with how, wasted potential this movie was. What did I like about it? Like I said, there's some funny parts to it. There's nothing that is really glaringly wrong with this movie, aside from tone and aside from some of the writing and the choices it makes. The acting's fine. Some of the gore and practical effects are really nice, but I don't know, I don't have much to say because it's just, there's so little to say about this movie. It's so forgettable and so bland. There's not enough crazy gore to appease, splatterhounds, and there's not enough humor to appease the people who are going expecting to see a biting social commentary with really dark humor. There's none of that. There's a couple little jokes here and there that land, but overall, it's just really generic action film that could have been great if it really played to the whole corporate workplace humor. And it never goes that route, and it never takes the opportunities to go there, and it's a total bummer. Sitting there numb to everything happening on screen for an hour and a half. It's not really fun. It's not really funny. It's not really gross or crazy or holy shit, I can't believe they're doing this. There's no boundary pushing, and it's just really generic. And that's a total bummer, because there could have been some really, really great shit in this movie, and it never took an opportunity to actually go there. There are characters here and there who just, really serve no purpose, but the movie feels to take the time, it needs to take the time to focus on them a lot, and by the end, you just feel like it's a total waste of time that the movie's even following them. John C. McGinley's in this movie. That was pretty cool. I like seeing Dr. Cox again, but he's just... Even he doesn't get a chance to be really, really, funny or fun or anything. He's just... Everybody in this movie, this cast is it's an all-star cast. You got John Gallagher Jr., you got John C. McGinley, you've got Sean Gunn. You have all these really talented people in a movie that isn't doing anything to really showcase their talent or give them anything to work with. It's like The Darkness all over again, but, better written at least. The entire movie is just one gigantic missed opportunity. This could have been a hysterical film with really, really great social commentary, really great corporate humor. There could have been a lot of that in this movie, and there's none of it. It's a generic action flick with a couple characters who are, they're kind of quirky, and a couple of their jokes land, but there's nothing to it past that. And it's so disappointing as a result. Like I said, there's nothing definitively wrong with this film aside from a lack of any distinct tone, aside from a lack of any distinct message, aside from a lack of any real heart to it. There's nothing to it that gets you invested. And because of that, I'm gonna say the Belko Experiment is just meh. I mean, if you want to check it out, go check it out. I'd say get drunk beforehand, because it might be more fun if you're actually drinking. But overall, I don't know. It's really a big letdown for me. I was looking forward to this, and I'm really disappointed. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching, and you can click down there and like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much.
At the end of the day, people are out for themselves.